Well. Hello, everyone. Hello, the world out there. This is Tan from Australia. How are we all, ladies and gentlemen? I'm so excited and very excited to making this video to all of you. Why, ladies and gentlemen, why we so excited? Because I guess every one of us, we live in this world. Time is keep move on, and yes, every day we're getting older and older, right? Yes. uh, the thing is, we want to show, or we want to make our life meaningful. The only different, everyone, the common thing is everyone will be getting old. The time keep move forward, and we getting old and older. So the question people asking is, what can we do for our life? What can we do for people surround us? And what can we do for the community? So today, ladies and gentlemen, I'd like to introduce to all of you the greatest opportunity that can changing our people life. The opportunity that can helping us, or it can be a vehicle for us to change our own life, changing people surrounding us. We have the ability to make some money, and so we can use that money to helping the community, and so on, right? We can't helping other when we have nothing, right? So that's why we need to work on ourselves, changing our life, and then we can changing other. And when we say talking about changing our life, we need to grab some sort of opportunity. And what opportunity is out there? What best that can change in life, ladies and gentlemen? And when we're talking the big, the opportunity is must be something big, something that a lot of demand, something that a lot of people they need it, ladies and gentlemen, and everyone have to use it every day, right? So what it is, you might guess what it is. Yes. So everything that maybe, we want to put your nice clothes on, you need to use it. Or you want to put eat or put the food into your mouth, you have to use it. Cut your hair before you walk out of the salon, you have to use it, and so on. So what it is, ladies and gentlemen, the most two important thing right now we're talking about that have a lot of demand and so on, which is the money. First, talking about money. If you want to get everything, you have to have money, right? The second thing that we're talking about is the payment method. Doesn't matter if you have money, but you can't make payment and so on. That money worth nothing, right? Yes. So that's why the very two important business opportunity that we're talking here today in these two fields, I want to share with you, ladies and gentlemen, and talking about money. Let come in and find out how the money market, what best right now, and what can support us to moving life, changing life. How can this be helping and support the whole world, ladies and gentlemen? So let's come and find out how is our money changing and where we at right now. So what happened when the money is not available? Back in long times ago, when there's no money available, how can people using it or making getting their product and exchange and so on? So before, we actually have the barter system. Okay, long times ago, we have the barter system where the two things exchange to each other, no money involved, the only two products exchange to each other. Like someone have a chicken, another person have a duck, and they can exchange to each other. That's it, no money involved. What happened if the person have a chicken, but they don't, another person actually have a duck, but they don't want to exchange a chicken to the duck. They want to exchange a chicken to maybe a puppy, a small puppy. Then what happened, ladies and gentlemen? The person who have a duck, they have to go somewhere, try to exchange with the puppy, bring the puppy back and exchange with the chicken. So it's a little bit of complicated, right? Yes, it is a little bit of complicated. So it's not easy. That's why later we have something called gold is coming at the central thing that people can use that as the common thing to exchange for other. Like you give me a chicken, I give you a piece of gold. You give me a duck, I give you a piece of gold. So it's become a little bit easier. However, it's not really clear in value. Why? Because just say you give me something very small, I have a big chunk of gold, and how can I cut that into the small piece for you in the right value? It's not easy, right? That's why we have cash money coming along, and cash money become more popular since then. Right now, we still can use in cash, but cash money right now is uncontrollable, ladies and gentlemen. It's hard to be controlled now. Every country, people are hiding money under the table, dig in the ground and leave the money under the ground, under the pillow, and so on, so on. Many different ways of hiding the money, and money lost everywhere, and people are then what happened? Government, they start printing more money because there's not enough money in the market. But the more they're printing, that means they supply more, but demand is the same. That mean the value of the money going down. That's why you see $1 10 years, 20 years ago is worth a lot. You can buy a lot of things, but now $1 you don't buy a lot of things. Yes, the inflation, right? And because of the uncontrollable, this part of money is uncontrollable. It's become very dangerous. People have been using this money to dealing drug, buying weapon, terror everywhere, all sort of things happening. It's good and bad, because it's uncontrolled. People also can leverage and use it in the bad way also. And especially people can hidden tax. If you dealing too much cash, people is uncontrollable. That's why people can hidden tax. Like when you're making business, you earn a million, you can say it's on only 100,000, and it's thing not clear. Okay, and if you are trading overseas, doing business overseas, you need to send a lot of cash outside of the country. It's also very hard. Just like in the past, people have to pay hundreds of millions outside of the country. Maybe you have to ship the whole container of cash outside of the country and so on, right? So this is not convenient in many ways. That's why later we can see the check is coming, the bank check and so on. People can write on the check of the, pay for whoever they are for amount of the money, what day they can pay, and for amount how much it is, and send the check out, and that's it. Easy, simple. You don't need to ship the whole container of cash anymore. It's become more convenient. However, just say a person A send a check to a person B, the person B receive a check, so excited, ship the product to the person A, and then over the weekend or something, bring the check to the bank, and what they found out is the check have no fund, check unclear. It's trouble, right? It's also trouble. That's why next we see money in the plastic card. Long times ago, not a lot of people actually believe that they can go to the shop, no need for cash, and no need to bring in money in cash and so on. But today, every one of us, we have at least one card, right? Some got too many cards also. So money in the plastic card now become very convenient and helping a lot of things. Okay, so if you're using the money and you make a payment, no money in the account, they bounce it back and they reject it again straight away, right? So it become better. However, they're also creating a lot of debt. Okay, especially the credit card. Right now, every one of us have the habit, go to the shop, swap the card, or or tap the card and make payments straight away instantly. So it's very good. It's very good. And then you know, if we have the habit of keep using the money, keep tapping until we got nothing to tap, then what happened, ladies and gentlemen? You know that we maxed out the limit already, and yes, we have to work hard to make the payment for the debt. And also we have to rely to the bank. If the bank closed or like over the weekend, we need to send a big the bigger transaction of money into other people account or make payment, a big transaction, big volume, then a large payment, then what happened, ladies and gentlemen? We're stuck. Okay, that's why lately you can see many things are changed. With this payment also, you know that right now the plastic card technology are changed and improved. So you can see there's some little chip that you can see in the market. Sometimes, you know, they have that smart chip go around, can tap into the card, they can steal money from your card. So very dangerous also, ladies and gentlemen. That's why lately you can see the new type of money have been arrived, and the code is a cryptocurrency. This cryptocurrency to be made or created, they need to have a new technology where they call a blockchain. This blockchain is like a global or program. Okay, whatever you write it in there, you can't delete it. So it's very good. And yes, people using that technology to creating a cryptocurrency and using as money. You all know now, before they call this is something scam, something on the air, you can't feel, can't touch. But today, when we're talking about cryptocurrency, a lot of people knowing it now. Okay, so they start to boom. And what we're talking here today contain the three very important things that I mentioned from earlier. The knowledge. Okay, everything you hear today, the knowledge that I learned is just because from those knowledge from this program. And then the money. We're talking about money. We're talking about the usage, okay, the payment method. And this all here, this is the amazing opportunity for all of us, ladies and gentlemen. Right now in the market, we have over 18,000 different cryptocurrency or tokenized in the market. The one that we're talking about here today is OneCoin, ladies and gentlemen. You might say, oh, I heard this before, and this seems to be a scam because it's not on the market and so on. Many smart business owner or success business people, what happened, ladies and gentlemen? They don't wait until it's gone into the market, they grab it, but they want to grab it before it's go into the market. Let's talk in cryptocurrency and digital money in general first, and then we'll go deep into this point for you. What is that different? Why a lot of people are be involved with this, ladies and gentlemen? First of all, about over 6 years ago, when I, by the way, my background, I was study accounting, a working accounting field for a few years, and then I switched my job into finance broker, ladies and gentlemen, for over 13 years. And then 6 years ago, I actually changing job again into this amazing program. So when people invite me into this program, ladies and gentlemen, I like to check and make sure, you know, we do our homework first. So because of my background, so I like to go into the tech office website to check it out from the ATO and see if there is something happening with the cryptocurrency at the time. So this picture I took back then about 6 years ago, ladies and gentlemen, about 6 years ago, to learn and see how things happening or they nothing happening, is scam like other people say. So I found here this they say tax treatment of cryptocurrency in Australia, especially Bitcoin back then. So I'm not sure when it is new public, but it's been about 6 years ago that I took this photo. And you can see 2017, the budget of government to remove GST out of digital currency also. See, the Reserve Bank of Australia, this is on November 2017. The Reserve Bank of Australia could join the like of Estonia and Lebanon in creating a cryptocurrency based on the Australian dollars to reap the benefit of technology like the blockchain. Wow. So with more stability, but with more stability, okay, remember this word stability, than other well-known currency like Bitcoin. Wow. So the Reserve Bank of Australia, so RBA stands for Reserve Bank of Australia, has already been approached by interested startup to creating this new digital currency known as that, which is digital Australian dollars. So it's something happened in the background, but we don't know, right? Oh no, in the short period of time in this near future, it's all well done and adjusted. They might launch this product out. They might not call that, but they might call something else, you know. Yes. And people still say, oh, this is something on the air, I can feel, can touch, I not believe it. So I want to show you this, ladies and gentlemen. This is actually a G20 meeting. G20 is the 20 nation have the biggest economics or strong economics in the world come together as the group. They call it G20. Okay, and they have a meeting back in July 2019 from Japan, and they're talking about many other a few different subjects, and one of them is about cryptocurrency. So they want to submit the policy and provide to help the member of the countries with the regulation of crypto asset. Wow. So they're looking at this and a few years already, right? And they're trying to work into making this cryptocurrency become crypto asset, ladies and gentlemen. And this is our Reserve Bank of Australia Consumer Survey. It's saying that 2010 we have 62% of people using cash. 2016 they dropped to 37% of people using cash. 2019 they dropped to 27% of people using cash. What happened at the beginning of 2020 because of the COVID, the bug that you can't see, but they're affecting the whole world, ladies and gentlemen. And just because of that, at the beginning of 2020, we have less than 10% of people using cash. So something that achieved in 10 weeks for the plan to take 5 years, ladies and gentlemen. In other words, something that people expect to take at least another 5 years to come, but it's only took 10 weeks to make it happen. So it's fast, that fast already, ladies and gentlemen. We can see here the Australia Central Bank announced it on Monday, which is this article is on the 2nd November 2020. Okay, they announced it is partnered with Commonwealth Bank, National Australia Bank, Perpetual and Consensus software to explore the possible use of implication of a wholesale form of central bank digital currency using distributed ledger technology. Wow. So you see, more things are keep forming and doing things in the background that we don't know. So CBA, Commonwealth Bank of Australia, Westpac, ANZ to adopt the same tech as Bitcoin. Okay, this is actually in February 2021. Okay, 3 big banks have launched the first ever blockchain product using a commercial banking in Australia. So many of these new we haven't read, so we don't know. So this is the brand new news in March, 27th of March, only a few days ago. Okay, 27th of March 2022, cryptocurrency batch of approval in Australia. So in Australia, they're trying to making it's legal line, and they want to protect the consumer and so on, protecting the people, make sure all the exchange do the right thing. So they're creating something like this in the background. So they have the crypto batch of approval in Australia. So this definitely telling you that something is happening in the background, and they prepare something, whether we accept it or not, we like it or not, one day this will be happen for sure. Yes, we can see here, ladies and gentlemen, this is the senator of Cynthia, okay, Cynthia Loomis, to introduce a new cryptocurrency bill next year. And this actually said on December 2021. So this year they will be complete the thing. So why they need to creating? Because it will cover everything from consumer protection, okay, to how crypto is taxed and categorized. Wow, okay. So they want the main purpose of the bill would be provide regulators with clear and concise guidance guidance on which asset belong to various asset classes. So the regulate stable coin, okay, to regulate stable coins and to protect consumer. Remember these two things, right? We'll go through that later for you. It's amazing, ladies and gentlemen. So when we coming to this opportunity, we're talking about opportunity and go through the one ecosystem, one life, one ecosystem, who we are, what are we doing. So now you understand how the money is changing, how the revolution are changing. You know that a lot of news, there are plenty more, because I don't want to waste a lot of time to show everything. If you have time, go and research many central bank in many countries, they're working on and trying to get cryptocurrency on board. Okay, so you know that government are working on it also. Now let's go and find out deep into our company about this project and how is that going to help you changing life. Okay, so before further, I want to introduce you the amazing ladies here. Dr. Rusha Akhmetova. She is the founder and visionary of OneCoin, okay, the cryptocurrency called OneCoin. She was born in Bulgaria and raised up in Germany. Okay, she has a solid background in finance, completing her master degree in economics and PhD in law. Wow. Simultaneously in Princeton and Oxford in only 4 years, ladies and gentlemen. So she complete these two degrees in 4 years time. Wow. So despite a young age, she became a youngest ever associate and partner in McKinsey and Co. Okay, so working for many other biggest company around the world also. So later she becomes CEO and CFO of one of the biggest asset management fund in Bulgaria. Okay, the CSIF, with at least 250 billion euro in asset, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Okay, so during this time, she studies, understand technology is need to be coming and arrive, and the form of money also changing. So she spent a few years to learn about it, and finally she trying to collect, especially she learned from the Bitcoin and collect what good on the side, eliminate all the bad thing else, disadvantage out, and add more better thing into it. And finally, we come up with something called OneCoin were born. Right? So that's why we got the OneCoin. Our philosophy, our mission and vision is here, ladies and gentlemen. We know that the knowledge is the key in every single country, every single person in every single country. We need to have knowledge if we want to be success. Knowledge is the key. Yes, without knowledge, we don't know what to do, and we might, do a lot of wrong things, wasting a lot of time and so on. So knowledge is the key. So that's what here we want to provide alternative and equitable access to theory and practical financial education. Okay, so we want to helping the people around the world, not only from one or two people in the one country, but we actually want the whole world to be benefit on this. So our vision is to improve the quality of life for people worldwide, ladies and gentlemen. So by giving them the instant access to financial services, beautiful, provide them with an education tool that simply the use of digital currency. Wow. So we're helping not only individual, but the business owner and so on. Okay. So a lot of things. So here, ladies and gentlemen, you can see it's been to all the continents, right? Been everywhere already. We've been over 190 different countries. We actually over 6 years old right now, ladies and gentlemen, 7 years old now. Okay, want to share with you during the my business background as a finance broker. We've been trained so well, and when people come lodge their paperwork, lodge their application form, want to borrow money from the bank, we have to have to access the paperwork before lodge into the bank. And we've been trained. The question we're always asking is, how old is your business? And if the business is less than 2 years old, we have to assess very carefully, make sure that we've got everything. We not just because we want to make it hard for the customer, just because the law is requiring. And this always saying that a lot of business, most of the business are bankrupt or fail is on the first 2 years, because they're new, they don't have enough experience yet, and so on, so they fail. So every business that from 2 years to 5 years or over 2 years, we actually assess a little bit easier because they actually have paper and so on. So I want to share this because we are actually over that period of time, ladies and gentlemen. We're over 6 years old already. So we went through, this project has went through a lot of good and bad time. They went through a lot of hardship also. Okay, but they have recovered and they still survive until today. That telling you something. This project is really want to be a success. The owner actually been working and with the team in the background, working day and night for this project to be success. So they have over all the misunderstanding out there already. Okay, so ladies and gentlemen, come to this community. Like we say, One Life will provide you a community with education. You can learn the knowledge and so on through the One Economy program. From here, you will have free tokens. Those tokens will mining the cryptocurrency one. Okay, and then what can you do with this cryptocurrency one? Amazing. They also build within the ecosystem. They have the dual sector e-commerce platform where people can buy or sell their product accepting this cryptocurrency one. Yes, amazing. So let's talking about the education first. That is our product. You can come, you buy the package or the module about finance. You can study about finance. You can study about legal. You can study about forex or blockchains also, ladies and gentlemen. Learn about the blockchain and so on. So after you study, you have a multiple choice test online. When you've done, you got this certificate similar like this, ladies and gentlemen. Okay, Forex and then blockchain, something like this you will have. Okay, now patrimony, something that digital gold, something special. So when we're talking about cryptocurrency, you understand that they have to use blockchain. And the blockchain, they have two types of blockchains, ladies and gentlemen. They call it centralized and decentralized. So centralized is something somewhere they can control and support. Decentralized is uncontrollable. You know, yes, everyone can mining the OneCoin. Oh, sorry, everyone can mining that decentralized coins, so on. But the thing is, if you want to send money from one wallet, okay, from one person to another person, then of course you need to have a digital wallet. All right, so just for example, that digital wallet, you need to send money, you have to have that digital address. Each wallet, they have a different address. And just say you want to send money from a person A to a person B, you have to type in or key in about 30 or 40 characters, words or number or symbol in there, you know, capital and small word all mixed up, about 40 of them. So in some instance, you only need is to key in one single wrong word. Wow. The money, instead of you send from the A to the B, they go straight into the person C. And because it's decentralized, no one can help you. The money gone, it's gone, ladies and gentlemen. It's very dangerous. So if it's a centralized system, that means that somewhere can manage, someone can help. So if you send money and you key in the wrong words and it goes to the C, you prove that this is the mistake, you need help, then of course there is somewhere then can help and recover, trying to recover that money for you. Okay, so our system here, we understand what they needed of the safety and the support, so on. That's why we have a centralized system. Somewhere they manage, okay? They also have the ability to mine 50,000 coins in 1 minute. Very fast, ladies and gentlemen. The transaction record on the blockchain within 60 seconds. In 1 minute, they will fulfill a block. Beautiful. The more thing that people need right now is KYC, which is know your customer, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Every country, every central bank, they're looking the coin with this. The coin have KYC, and yes, we understand this. So this program has created a few years ago, and they already implement this KYC in the system. Okay, so OneCoin also have 250 billion coins. That means it's enough for the whole world to use, ladies and gentlemen. So this is very amazing, right? And another thing here, you can see the price is stable. Okay, the price when they start is about 50 cents, and over time it's keep increase until now is over 42 euro per coin already. So it's been backed up by the one ecosystem in the background. You can see in the background here, they have many things that implement into this world and supporting and the demand. Remember when I told you before, one of the slides with the two important things, the KYC and the stability in pricing. And you can see here, the price is very stable and it's keep increasing. That's the best thing of this coin, are different to all the coin or almost every coins out there in the market. Okay, how can we involve into this project, ladies and gentlemen? You see it, you love it, but you want to learn how is it different and how we can involve into this, right? So when you come into One Life, you can't buy coin or come to one ecosystem, you can't buy any coin, but what you buy is the education pack. Like we say, knowledge is the key of everything. So when you got the education module, you can go into one academy and study. And then what happened, you will have a free tokens will come along for free. This token will mining the OneCoin, and then you can use your coin in the e-commerce platform for you checker. I mean, you will get your knowledge, okay, get the education pack, and then what happened, you will have free token and the practical one come along for you also. So this is the example of the package, okay, the education module. Or the first one we're talking about, the starter education module. It costs you 140 euro. This pack will give you one level of study. You can study one level in finance. You will have 800 tokens for free. Right now, the company, congratulations to all of you out there. Right now, company actually have a promotion. Okay, until end of May, we have a cheaper split. Okay, that means you have 3 times split. Split is double. Okay, so when you have the token 800 token, the first split will be, you will have 1,600, and then 3,200, and then 6,400. That is the cheapest split. So now the difficulty rate is 425, which means you need 425 tokens to get one coin. So by the end of the day, you have right about 15 OneCoins. Okay, the price is 42 euro per coin. Wow, this is amazing. Okay, so this will worth 639 euro practical product that you can use in the e-commerce platform UShaker. Right. The second pack we're talking about is startup blockchain. It costs 1,140 euro. You have one level study in blockchain. You also have 10,800 token for free. Okay. After the cheaper split, you have right about 406 OneCoin. At the current value in UShaker, it will make this practical product worth over 17,000 euro, ladies and gentlemen. This is amazing. Another better packs here is the Inductee and Tycoon. This price is 5,780 euro. Okay, they give you 5-level study in finance, also give you 49,800 tokens for free up there, and also 3 split, ladies and gentlemen. 3 split. The first split is triple, plus another 2 split come along, so that's mean you have 5 split in total. So after all this, ladies and gentlemen, you have right about 3,749 OneCoin. At the current value, it's worth, wow, 159,000 euro worth in practical products that come along. So by the way, this is not a financial advice. All these are just the example for you to figure out how the tokens work. So you say, oh, what can we do with this value? Okay, so what happened here? The One ecosystem has built this amazing platform called UShaker. You can go here and using your coin. Okay, this is the example. It's very fast, easy, and safe for use. Okay, the example here, before we started, we have some coin, and then now we can use a coin in the shop like this, exchange with many different product grocery that we needed with OneCoin. They used to have other shop that can accept in OneCoin also, for example. If you call someone in a different state and so on, they're able to send you a product, you also can order. This is one of the products I've been ordered, they deliver it to our house. Perfume, beautiful, right? So you buy the coupon using your OneCoin to exchange with this coupon, bring to the shop, you exchange with many different products like this. Okay, washing powder, rice, nicotine noodle, 3 of them, 3 big box, you know, yeah. So before, with this cost 5.681, okay, 5.681 at the early stage when you buy the education pack with the coin they have, is I think is less than $2. After a few, a little bit of time later, this less than $2 convert into this sort of product worth hundreds of dollars there. Wow, This is how people say, if we're using our money smartly, we don't need to work hard, ladies and gentlemen, and this is right. Okay, many other products is also here that I get using OneCoin, ladies and gentlemen. Now, for the global or in Australia, we also can consume with this many nutrition or supplement products can be used at least 50% OneCoin also. Many different products that you are what you eat. We need to eat the healthy food, yeah, and all these are healthy food that can be used. You can see in Dominican Republic, they're selling land with 50% OneCoin and 50% fiat. Many surround the world also. This is just example for all of you. And yes, the company just published recently the white paper. In the white paper is they have the section called the roadmap, and this roadmap saying that, you know, after the blockchains were improved in 2021, okay, the company focused its effort on completing the One Forex and the One Exchange project. Beautiful, ladies and gentlemen. So another thing that good for the coin, after you can use your coin and so on, and then when this exchange program is done, you also can exchange also the coin to other coin and so on. Beautiful, right? Very beautiful. Now, you can understand everything, but you want to refer this to other people. Do I have any benefit if I refer it to? Yes, you can, ladies and gentlemen. The company will give some reward points, and this reward point that will be split into 60 and 40. 60% of them will become money. We can withdraw out and use it. 40% it will become a token, and then mining the crypto one for you. This is amazing. So this is the example of those accounts that we want to show you here. Okay, this is in 1 week. There are 4 accounts here. Each account bringing some money. You can see there. Okay, why I'm showing this? This is the 4 account that we had during that time. I have 2 back. I don't work. I can't talk, ladies and gentlemen. I can't do Zoom call. I can't talk and so on. But during this week, there are many other accounts, but I only, you know, grab quickly 4 accounts to show it to you. During that 4 account in that week, they give these figures, ladies and gentlemen, during that week. That is just because of this referral system helping you. If you treat this like a business and building it, you're also earning something also. So you can use this to utilize and building at the business if you want to be a business owner also. So it's a great opportunity. It's no force. You don't need to doing this, but if you choose to doing this, you earn something. Okay, this is additional for you, right? And people are asking, oh, with that money that look nice, but can you take it out? So I prove it here for you, ladies and gentlemen. You can see here, this is actually on the 17th of August 2021. We try to withdraw 500 euro. Okay, on the next day, you can see here on the 18th, okay, that 500 euro become 839 Australian dollars in our digital wallet. Beautiful. Okay, everything clear, black and white for you, right? If you need any further information or you want to clarify more things here, ladies and gentlemen, you can contact me directly through our Facebook channel, Facebook Messenger. So this is I have 2 Facebook account, Tan OC, okay, Tan OC or Tan OD, okay, or you can scan any of this QR code that will bring you to WeChat, WhatsApp, or Facebook, or you can subscribe my YouTube channel, Tan OC. Okay, on the YouTube channel, you can listen to a lot of video also, right? Ladies and gentlemen, even a journey of 1,000 kilometers, we need to begin with the first step. So doesn't matter from here to there, 3 steps, from here to there, 10 steps, or from here to there, 1,000 of kilometers. We have to start to work first step first, right? So it doesn't matter, you know, how good is this presentation. You see all the information, but if you don't take the first step, you wouldn't be get the final destination. That's simple. And thanks so much for this opportunity. A few years ago, You know, it's not easy for me to grab this opportunity. A lot of inside fight or mindset fight so on, because I run the business for over 13 years. Suddenly want me to changing job from something that I built over 13 years to do something new. It's not easy, but luckily I decided to change because I want to be more freedom. My dream is to traveling the world, enjoy the world, see what's out there on the outside world. But in the meantime, I'm making money. And yes, because of that decision of change, this is my life, ladies and gentlemen. A few months after I decide to change, and yes, I have ability to traveling almost everywhere in the world. You can see this is in Thailand on the top right corner. This is in Vietnam. This is in Sydney. This is in Dubai. I guess this is in Malaysia, in Japan, in Canada, and so on. Many, many countries that I went to, ladies and gentlemen. And because of this opportunity, give me that chance. So I want to share this with you. It's not show off or anything, but this is the reality, ladies and gentlemen. This is why I want to show this to you. I hope this video can helping you. Okay, helping you. And if you need anything else, please contact me or contact the person who sent you this video. Contact them and ask as much question as possible. Make sure grab it, ladies and gentlemen, and don't miss it. So don't just dreaming, but live your dream or turn your dream become reality. Thank you so much, ladies and gentlemen. Take care. I wish you all success in peace. Thank you. See you all.